'Cause it's just loose lips. I try better than I sing, so go ahead and enjoy.
It was something that took me back to my childhood a little bit, because I used to do it. It's one of my first memories is sitting at like an Etch a Sketch or something and just messing around with that. And it's like, I think if you kind of connect with that inner child, I think, I don't know, it's kind of enlightening in a way. So I just fell in love with it, and then I studied it as much as I could. I bought every book I could on classical painting and classical drawing. I watched as many videos I could online, and then just practiced every single day. Drew from life as much as I could, and then yeah, I went to Florence for about 6 weeks, because my main dream and my main goal was to study there for 3 years, but the cost and yeah, the sort of I wasn't able to do it for that amount of time. But luckily they put a 6 week intense workshop together, and then I just went over there and carried on learning. So
when you're in Florence and you're at an intense workshop like that, do you get time to actually see the place, or is it strictly invested in obviously developing?
On weekends we did, but I tried my best to be able to study as much as I could while I was there, because I knew I was only there for a short space of time. I thought I've got to make the most of it. I've got to make the most of studying here. So I did. So it was Monday to Friday at the Florence Academy of Art, and we did 9 till 7 every single day, literally drawing from life and painting from life every single day for that amount of time. And then on weekends we could work on his own projects. We also had like a tour around different museums while we were there. Like that was part of the intensive workshop. So we got to see that included into the course,
which is a cool way of merging the two.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, if I'd love to go back again to be able to do the things that I didn't do, and there was plenty that I didn't do. So
well, especially a place like Florence, which is, you know, steeped in tradition of the arts, you know, from the Renaissance onwards. Like, could you almost tap into that energy when you were there, into that spirit? Did it feel very, very significant to the art?
Definitely, there was an atmosphere there, like without a doubt. And there's all these sort of classical ateliers and studios cropping up all over Florence now, and there's sort of like a resurgence for this kind of painting and this kind of artwork again, to be able to sort of draw from life, which was and do it well as well, and do it realistically, and able to achieve you know, that sort of intense realism. I think like it's definitely becoming popular again now, and it's great. And yeah, without a doubt, like Florence has, you know, you had like Da Vinci like kind of grow up there and everything. So it was, there's the Uffizi Gallery, there's Michelangelo's David, obviously. So they're the giants in it, and yeah, there's so much to learn from going there. So
do you feel it accelerated your development in that 6 weeks?
Absolutely, just by drawing from life every single day and being forced to do it, and having some amazing tutoring and teachers there who are, you know, at the top level, be able to sort of look over your shoulder all the time and push you on to that next stage. Whereas, you know, I've obviously learned things that I wasn't able to grasp on my own. It's important to have the teachers there just to kind of see the things that you can't see in the beginning stages. And you're learning difficult methods. So yeah, and you're around the students that are studying full time there as well, so they're giving you advice and tips. But it's just down to.
Sorry, go on.
It's just down to experience and drawing from life all the time, and you find your own way and your own path, you know. So
did it also reassure you with your own sort of level by being around that, and you know, you're getting advice and tweaking it, but you're also keeping pace with these people who are so devoted to it? Yeah,
definitely. I mean, like I was a bit nervous before going, 'cause I knew I was going to be studying amongst, you know, the best of the best really in this field. But like the reassuring thing was everything that I'd been learning 3-4 years prior to that, like I was able to do quite well while I was there, and it was just kind of going on to that next step. So it gave me loads of confidence. Like as soon as I came back, I had, you know, commissions to work on, and I was working on other projects and meeting up with other artists and painters like around here now. So it's been really good.
'Cause it's just loose lips. I try better than I sing, so go ahead and enjoy.